exchange of images of the American culture, American politics, organizational dynamics, and a collaboration model among the government, NGOs, and the public. I myself have managed to present my concern of the construction of civil society and democracy in China and the specific, local, and historical reasons behind the social issues in China. I believe that once I get back to China, my colleagues and friends here will have formed a multidimensional understanding of China that goes beyond the nation's economic miracle. And now it is my pleasure to introduce you my host family, Mr. Keith, Chris, Mrs. Beth, Chris, and John, who's from Korea. And it has been my pleasure and honor to share an important episode of my life with them. They have given me a lot of unforgettable memories. I will never forget that our discussion about American politics, slavery, and video making. I will never forget that we stay up late in the night and get up early in the morning in order to prepare the Thanksgiving dinner. They have taught me a lot, and the most important among this is that I should feel gratitude for everything. I should remember to say thank you and to share my love, my appreciation, and my care. And then next, I want to share with you a little about my internship. As Megan just said, I interned in 2 local NGOs, and one of them is called the Film Arts Foundation, which is located in San Francisco. My supervisors in Film Arts Foundation are Sky, Holly, and Lynette. Okay, and I finished the Rio for the youth program in Bath. And it is called TILT, Teaching Intermediate Literacy Tools. When I heard from Sky that it was shown to Electronic Arts, a world-famous electronic games development company, crossed my fingers and prayed inside. Okay, guys, you will be happy with it. And Sky said, well, you know, you think the event was great. I nearly blew out all the air in my lungs. Wow, okay. Besides that, I have helped to host the experimental film screening and other screening events. I have participated in the fundraising project. And well, for one time the guy told me, sorry, I'm in Africa. Oh yes, sir, you are in Africa? Really? Yeah, I am in Africa. Okay, will you donate to us? I guess so. I will consider it once I get back to America. Okay, that is all. Yeah, where are you from? Well, sorry, bye. Well, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, besides getting to see the first-hand, the pride and the fresh spirits of this media NGO, my experience in this organization taught me a lot about the hard work its members must do every day. And I do really learn a lot, especially the fundraising project. It's a perfect experience of teamwork. And besides it, the other organization I joined is RCD, Resources for Community Development. RCD is a non-profit corporation with the mission of creating and preserving affordable housing for the people with the fewest options in the Northern California. I have gone through a lot of things with all my colleagues in RCD, including breaking ground for a new building, flyer designing, and planning a Halloween party, and much more. Celine, who's my leader in youth program, told me a lot about how to work with kids and to encourage them. And Kurnika, who is my leader in senior program, has created a platform for me to help and serve the senior citizens, and most of them are Cantonese and Mandarin speakers. And that is the thing I feel I'm most helpful to the seniors. They are really nice to me, and every time I talk to them, I was moved. And however, there is one thing in common I learned from these 2 very different organizations. That is to be optimistic. We don't need to be heroes, but we can definitely lead a fulfilling life. Well, thirdly, I want to introduce you something about my life in UC Berkeley. Carrie, Susan, and Christina, the 3 main coordinators for the WP Chen Fellowship Program, have prepared excellent seminars for us. I have learned a lot about Chinese issues and the organizational dynamics and the structure from them. And besides that, they have shown me the path which will lead me to the things I like, and my life has been really improved by what I have learned. Well, so I want to thank you, Carrie, Christina, Susan, for helping me and being with me when I needed it. And I want to thank you, Megan, Mike, and all the staff in CalCops and Bona leaders for teaching me so much. And I want to thank you, Ada, Circle, Rita. We are each other's sidekicks now. And I want to thank you, Ben, Liz, Chris, and Gabriella, and all the guys from my organization for changing me and for your suggestions. And I want to thank my host family for your tolerance and the happiness you brought to me. And I want to thank all the friends. I mean, I'm so happy there are a lot of friends of mine coming today, including Jason, Breno, Calvin, and Luke, Matthew Wong, Will, and Victor, and Tatiana, Justin, and Valerie. Oh my God! I just want to thank you for being such amazing people. Such amazing people. I'm very proud of you guys. And I want to give thanks to Lingnan Foundation for picking me as one of this year's Chan Fellows. I'm always very proud of being one part of Lingnan and as a Chinese. And I believe that people can live with dignity, and the base of this dignity and that of the civil society is freedom of speech. I hope one day in my life I can watch it in China. I have tried, and I am willing to go on with my endeavor. Thank you very much for listening.